Good morning, boys and girls. So today we're going to talk about our reading strategies. Our reading strategies are super important because they help us become bigger and better readers. So today we're going to look at all of our reading strategies that we've learned. So when you get stuck on a word when reading, think of our friends. We have Lips the fish, Eagle eye, Stretchy snake, Chunky monkey, Skippy frog. Do you remember what each of them say? Let's review. Monkey. We look for chunks and small words, So if you look at the word small, you notice that this word is a word we know, all. So that makes it easier to read for us. Eagle eye. Look at the picture. Skippy frog. Say the first sound and skip over the word, then reread. Lips the fish. Make the first sound right away. Stretchy snake. Stretch out those sounds and then blend them together. And remember, Try and Lion says, if one strategy doesn't work, try another and another. Just keep trying, because sometimes we get stuck on a word and we need to use more than just one strategy. So today we're going to read this book called Quack Quack, Will Duck Get Back? So this book is called Quack Quack, Will Duck Get Back? Written by Laura Puri Salis, illustrated by Wednesday Kerwin. We're going to practice using some of our reading strategies. So I went through the book and highlighted some words that I think we might need some help with. So if you remember, this page of a book is called our title page. Quack, quack, will duck get back? I try to fly high. It's windy. I crash. I land in the lake. I go splish, splash. I paddle to shore to look at my map. If I find the right path, I'll be home in a... Now, I'm not sure of that word, so I'm going to practice using some of my strategies. So I'm going to practice using stretchy. So now I know SN is a blend sound. So we have two letters that we can hear both sounds, but we kind of push them together. So I'm going to practice sn, app, snap. If I find the right path, I'll be home in a snap. I look all around. Friends dig in the... Not sure what that word could be. So I'm going to practice using my eagle eye. If I look at the picture, what are all of his friends digging in? And I know that's one of my favorite places. So they're digging in the sand. I wish I could stay. Not sure of that word. I'm going to skip it and see if I can figure it out. Something grand. And it looks like in this picture, it looks like they're trying to build things. So let me try that. I'd build something grand. The wind blows the sand. A tree branch goes crack. I look over my map and I get back on track. The boat's on the... Not sure of what that word is, so let me try and stretch it out. Lacke. That doesn't seem right, so let me try flippy. When I can flip the vowel sounds. Lake. I know that E at the end is a magic E, and he gives all his power to A, so A says A. Makes its long sound. The boat's on the lake. Use sails to go fast. The boat with the star blows by me. Last. I hear a bush rustle. I'm scared. What is that? Listen. Oh no, it's a cat. What do you think? Why would the duck be scared of a cat? I wonder. Think about it. What do we know about cats? And a duck's a kind of bird. Yeah, I know. Cats sometimes eat birds, so that duck is a little scared. Down the path, there's a nest with eggs ready to hatch. When the chicks all come out, do you think they will match? Next on the path, I find squares red and black. I stop and play checkers and eat a late snack. My legs have grown tired, my feathers all sag. How much further is home? My webbed feet drag. Now, webbed might not be something we know what it means, so I want you to think, what do you think a duck's feet are called webbed? Think. I know ducks need to swim, and they use their feet. And I know that when I look at a duck's feet and I look at my feet, my toes are separated, but ducks don't have that. So webbed must mean that their feet are stuck together. I round the corner, I see, Hame. That can't be right, so let me try Flippy the dolphin. Home. I round the corner, I see home. Quack, quack. My duck family hugs me. I'm glad that I'm back. The end. So when you're reading, I want you to think of your reading strategies. So this page, I would give you this as a bookmark for inside your book bag if we were at school. So if you have a printer, you can print this out, and every time you're reading, this can help you. It tells you all the reading strategies you know. Eagle eye, picture clues, Lips the fish, get your lips ready. Skippy frog, skip over the word. Flippy the dolphin, flip the vowel sounds. Chunky monkey, look for word chunks. Stretchy snake, stretch the word. Tryin' lion, does it make sense? And one we don't really talk about is helpful Kanga. We try not to use him so much, but sometimes we get to a word where we just can't figure it out and we need to ask somebody for some help. So yesterday you did a great job finding a word in your book and using a strategy to help figure it out. Today we're going to do the same thing when we're reading on Raz Kids, or if you're reading a book from home. You're going to read your book, and when you get to a word you don't know, you're going to stop and use your strategies. I used the strategy below to help me read the word. And you're going to type in your word, unless you're on a tablet or an iPad where you can write on it. And then you're going to circle the strategy you used. Did you use Lips the fish? Did you use eagle eye? Did you use stretchy snake? Did you use chunky monkey? Or did you use Skippy the frog? And if you used helpful Kanga, which I hope you're not going to use too much, you could also write that in too and tell me what word it was, because sometimes words can be really difficult. All right, boys and girls, I look forward to seeing you soon. Have a great day and do a lot of reading.